Good morning and welcome to uh, the last few days of 2024. And I thought of sharing a different topic, uh, a very powerful topic that I have learned recently, maybe a couple of months back. And I've been working on that. Um, it it really works crazy. This is a technique. The name for this technique in Japanese, it's a different word. It's called as Johatsu, and the name in India, it's called as. So there are multiple names out there, but it is also called as 𝒂𝒋𝒂𝒐 in Sanskrit, which is thousands and thousands of years back. Some of our Indian ancient scholars have written this name. How many of you guys have heard of this name called 𝒂𝒋𝒂𝒂? Anyone has heard of this?
Sir, Vanprastha. Yeah, Vanasprada. Yeah,
okay. Now, what I was researching recently, and we have got some very good data on this. So if you see, let me share my screen with you guys. If you see Johatsu is a different kind of a thing. Johatsu is a Japanese term. I don't know if you can see my screen, which says people who are intentionally disappear from their lives without any trace. Okay, so just before I give you some very powerful topic today, in Japan there is an university. They had been doing a research for quite some time. It is translated into English. That's why I was able to read and understand that. These people had been working very, very deeply with human psychology and mind. And whenever human psychology comes in, I'm the first one to go and sit and learn and study about this. What they have discovered is in our recent different kind of lives. By the way, let me also tell you, Japan is also one of the amazing places where the culture also binds nature, including their food habits, including their work habits. In Japan, if you are sleeping, in a train and or in an office, they don't disturb you. They take it as a sign of respect because you are working so hard that you just slept off, and they let you to do that. In Japan, the culture of bowing down and greeting each other, okay, is very prominent, and in their culture, they have a different kind of way to balance nature, food, lifestyle, culture, heritage, tradition. So everyone is trained into certain things. So in Japan, there are new culture has also came into place also. For example, Kanban came from Japan. Kaizen came from Japan. These are now worldwide famous quality protocols that the entire world is talking about. Some of the biggest universities, they have been researching about this. And this is one of the topic which is not very prominent, and this prominency, I would probably thank all the books, all these things has been written out there. I've been doing a kind of a research from the last few days. I'm very new to this topic, and I thought of sharing with you guys there because 2024 is a mark because there is a lot of change happening in the people's perceptions of how things are happening. Human behavior, culture. In India, we started celebrating certain things which was never been celebrated. For example, Black Friday. In India, we never celebrated words, or we never had retail businesses in the name of Thanksgiving, right? These are all new things which has came into places, and it is changing the different kind of buying habits now. Similarly, along with people's behavior, different businesses also have erupted. For example, if you see the number of divorces have increased drastically in the last few years. If you look at in overall sciences, number of people who had been out of job has also increased drastically from 2019 till 2024. And these job losses, relationship problems, productivity issues, earning capacities, all these things are making people in a frustrated state of mind. How many of you guys agree to that? If you are agreeing with this, just you can type in yes. And the next problem that has happened is young people, they are misguided, or probably because of certain things, they choose a certain character of, a particular kind of a career options. And they also get distracted, deviated, deflected, might be in somewhere. All these things has increased the human tension and the frustration so much from 2018-19 till now that it was not there earlier. And because of this, there are other physical problems have started growing. For example, hair loss has increased a lot amongst human men, in Indian men, and international, I don't know, but even for women as well. And that has given rise to a lot of hair implant based or hair based kind of products in this market. Are you guys with me so far? There are different oils, different hair transplant. It has become a kind of a huge industry which was not existing around 10-15 years back. I hope you will agree with this. The second problem that we are able to see is diabetes. And because of such kind of tension in job, tension in career, tension in relationship, tension in finances, tension in different these kind of things, diabetes, hypertension, blood pressure, and there is a huge business that have started in the name of wellness, naturopathy, and many other such kind of things, which was not existing in that mass scale around 5 to 10 years back. Not only that, since you see relationship has been a problem right now, and since we have got a lot of divorces happening, there is another business have started in terms of consulting, relationship patching systems, legal systems, and this is a business which is thriving right now, which usually we don't notice that these are also new modalities of business. Are you guys getting me? And it's a huge market. It's a huge market. Dada always tells you from the business perspective, and I tinge upon always about human psychology. The day when you will understand human psychology, the day you will never have problem of earning, because when you understand how people pain and problems are done, it's going to be a different way how you look at things, because people, the more pain and problem they have, you will get more opportunities to support them, give them solutions, directions, guidance, and that's why. Now, there is another thing which is happening because of all these things is the career transition. People are now trying to find out the most suitable, stable, secured jobs. And when they don't get this, at a different age of their life, they tend to go into those kind of people who call themselves as job consultants and recruitment agents. Okay, so they give you a different way of finding jobs, or these are all interrelated. The more frustrated people are, now the highest level, let me tell you this, an average human being right now, mostly who is in an urban area getting into a kind of a job, when they find that the job is unstable, because yesterday I just met a couple of people, they have 15 years, 25 years of expertise, but there are 2-3 problems are happening, which is a new problem. Their seniors have more than 5-10 years of experience, but they are still not able to gel up with the evolved marketplace, and their traditional system of doing certain things is not helping it. So this guy who is highly trained and equipped with the new things, market things, they are not able to get the right position, because the positions are blocked by those people who are still using orthodox modalities of function. That is a new tension, and with this tension, this guy is not able to stabilize themselves in the market. Now look at the company owners. Having this kind of people who have experiences, but the traditional knowledge is not helping them to fit into the marketplace, the company is slowly declining its productivity, sales, and operational values. And there is a lot of existing old clients, alumni clients, they are no longer willing to work with them just because they are still not evolved to that level. So what is happening is there is a lot of companies who wants to grow, but because of this people here with a different kind of a mindset, they are not able to throw them and throw them out of the company. Neither they are willing to keep them. So they undergo a lot of pressure because these people who are around 50 plus, okay, now it is very difficult for them to gel up into something new because their learning capacities are different. So usually at that point of time, these frustration of job, competition from their peer partners, colleagues, juniors, and also this impacts they try to do more, but without the right tools and the right guidance and the right modalities of these things, they get really frustrated. And many people who are around the age of 45 and above, they usually tend to retire faster. They take voluntary retirement, or else they do one more thing. So those people who are suffering from career changes, financial problems, divorces, that lead to divorces, in fact, that lead to something else. It is a very, very big embarrassment. And if you see, the rate of suicide cases have also increased in the last few years. Yes or no? All the information, am I making it correct? And they need a place where they can completely disappear, completely go out of all these things. And they want to just be like Mr. India. How many of you guys know what is Mr. India? Mr. India is a fictitious character in Indian Bollywood, where nicely staged by the great Mr. Anil Kapoor. He had a watch, and when he wears that watch, he vanishes. It is a magic, right? So how to vanish from this entire humdrum is technically called in Japanese as Johatsu. How many of you guys are connecting to this topic today? It's called Johatsu. So Johatsu, just to give you a little bit of an insight of how Johatsu works, Johatsu is a Japanese term that refers to people who are intentionally disappearing from their lives without any trace. And if you need to go a little deeper, the words really translate to evaporated people. People may choose to become Johatsu of a variety of reasons, including family strain, work pressure, mounting debts, threat from mafia, failed marriages, job losses. To help people disappear, there are companies called as night movers that provides discreet services. This company helps clients to relocate secretly, often at night, to ensure their departure goes unnoticed. How many of you guys are finding a new business concept in this? It is a great concept. By the way, this is also my one of my dream projects that I'm slowly working on my stuff. It's called as The Journey, where such kind of people who are highly elevated in their life, they have a lot of experience, they have a lot of knowledge, but somehow it is not fitting in. Why not we collect such kind of highly knowledgeable people and give them a place and utilize their knowledge and all these things to create something which is the next level of human consciousness, I call it as, in terms of their business and stability. It's a modified ashram where you can stay back till the end of your life. Okay, and everything is taken care of, but you take care of only one thing: is you take care of your health, and you download your experiences into textual or knowledge transfer systems where that can be used for something good, something better for the human race. That is one of the dream projects that I have. If I get that love and opportunities, might be one day we can do that. The idea is to create a next level of a senior citizen based kind of a wellness centers where not only senior citizens, but it is a combination of new young people also. If you need to disappear for some time, okay. So today's topic is very, very classic. I want you to use the chat and let me know what would be the extreme condition when you would like to disappear from this planet. Disappear on the sense, I said, like, no one is going to search you. You are there, but technically you are invisible. Okay. I want you to just type in the chat, what would be those areas, those extreme conditions where you think, okay, I feel the one of my reason I'm letting you know, because one, I have a friend, he's under tremendous debt because he was laid off in 2020, and after that he could not find a job appropriate for him of that level. So that perfectionism level, that high designation level, that high salary, he was not willing to bend down. And when he was not able to bend down, slowly and slowly, his lifestyle was same, his lifestyle did not happen, and he took more debt and more loans and all those things. And now he started getting calls after calls from this loan recovery agents. And one day he said, Dada, can I just disappear from here? Can you just give me like 5 days? And I said, okay. So I created some protocol for him those time, 2020, and it worked. It worked, and I told him certain things. So he became a kind of a consultant. After almost 9 months to 10 months, he went completely. I call it as the adult incubations or adult gestation period kind of. So when you get into this underground gestation period, this idea came to me when I visited Vaishno Devi, which is one of the high shrines of goddess Shakti, and there is a place, it's called as Garbhagriha. So where this deity took a shelter for almost like 9 months inside a cave. And when I went inside, I found it was very amusing for me because I was still a young guy. But I just saw that that area was devoid of any kind of disturbances. Nothing was there. Only a water source was there. And the more you stay with yourself, the more you collect yourself, you do not need anyone. You just need yourself. The more you start connecting with yourself, your inner consciousness, things happens in a different way. There is nothing to do with meditation. There's nothing to do with yoga. I'm not talking about all these things. I'm just talking about you getting out of all these things. Imagine you need to just switch off right now. What would be that highest level? Okay. Now type it in the chat. Let's see what conditions will make you feel that you would love to be disappearing from this planet for the next 5 days, 10 days, 1 month. Okay. This concept, this Vaishno Devi concept, which is, I think it is, a place where this goddess was hiding from somebody for a period of around 9 months or 10 months. And it was complete hiding, right? It is not about hiding, it is just evaporating. So you get out of all these things, no one knows about it. You just overnight, you are not on social media, you are not on anything. It has completely been taken care of. You are not traceable, none of the people. But yes, you are alive. It's only that your identity is gone. What would be those areas, extreme areas, where you think people can get into this level? Okay, let me get some answers on the chat. Go. I'll give you around 30 seconds to think. Okay, where do you think people will? What would be the extreme condition? I feel many people have a lot of debts and they have taken a lot of loan. This is something that I've seen with my friend. So he just wanted, like, can you give me just 10 months? He just wanted to do this because he's constantly been disrupted and deviated by all these things. Tension. Even though he stays in a fantastic mansion, he has an inbuilt gym, amazing neighborhood, very classy neighborhood, but there is a lot of tension to be at peace and be at peace. So some people are writing real potential oneself, to take pause from daily worldly affairs. Yeah, of course. What is the extreme? I mean, give me the extreme. When do people would love to pay for this to be getting disappeared? Did you get my point? I'm not telling you just like, okay, then that is called as 𝒃𝒂𝒂𝒐. Or you leave everything, go to Himalayas. No, I'm not asking you to do that. I'm asking you, when you are ready to pay for such kind of an activity that hides your identity, number two, that gives you that peace, number three, it doesn't make anyone come near you, no one. You're in a completely safe, secured zone. You are not allowed. Okay. The other people are not allowed to even connect. They don't know also you are there. So you are just made underground. Yes, that's the right word. You are made underground, and this is crazy. Um, when you lose money, reputation, for example, have gone to prison and back. Yeah, absolutely. I know. Some people are wrongly charged, or probably they are charged, but now they are not able to face the situations. Torture from society, family, financing, mafia threats. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Good. Mafia threats. Um, what I would like to probably emphasize today is, do you think such kind of businesses should exist called as Johatsu? Do you think these businesses are legally should be uh, positioned there? Do you think these are viable businesses? Do you think it's a business that a person should go to? Uh, Choice is yours. It's an open debate, and I want you guys to just type in "I" so that we can have this conversations going on. Okay, you can share your heart out. There is nothing good or bad. There is nothing for or against. You can share your inputs. Just type in "I" and. How many of you guys found this topic was very interesting? Okay, just raise your hand if you found this. Okay, let me just remove my spotlight. And it's a very, very different topic. Yeah, so the first person that we have is Birendra. Go ahead.
Yeah, this definitely is a viable business, Dada, right? So, as business, uh, we give people what they ask for, right? And if they are asking for it, we need to give them in a safe way. Otherwise, they will take it anyways, right? And the methods and ways they can be unsafe. I've seen people taking risks, running from families, all
Yeah.
the tortures they have beared, and there are many other factors: loss in jobs, relationships,
Yes.
right? And people start running away. I need to move to a different city, and they can accommodate in any place. They can live in with any type of people just to survive for a day.
Mhm.
They don't even have time to think for the next day. It's
Yeah,
just that I want to survive today. Tomorrow I'll see at night.
absolutely.
Yeah.
In the ancient epics of India, you will see there is a word called as Agyatavas. I don't know if you have heard of this. When no one knows who you are, and I think the next person, Anilji, would you like to share something?
जी दादा। अम, ये बहुत अच्छा एक मतलब सिस्टम है दादा। बट इंडिया में क्या है कि घर वाले पुलिस में सबसे पहले लॉन्च कर देंगे कंप्लेन कि गुम गया। और टीवी में न्यूज व्यूज चलने लगेगी। जब वो बंदा लौट के आएगा वो और ज्यादा डिप्रेस हो जाएगा।
All right, good. Yeah, we can think of this. Uh, okay, next person, Vibhuti. How do you feel about this entire thing of Johatsu? Okay, what is your ideas? Okay, there is nothing for, there is nothing against. We are just discussing about this because I've got something very, very crazy happening after this. Go.
हाँ, जी दादा। ये जो ना कॉन्सेप्ट तो बहुत अच्छा है। इसमें हम अपने आप से मिल सकते हैं। और इसमें क्या है कि हमारी जो समस्याएं हैं उस समस्याओं को हम भली भांति देख सकते हैं। लेकिन हमारे जो समाज में है ये प्रैक्टिकल है कि कम से कम घर में ये सूचना दे दें कि हम 5 दिन के लिए गायब रहेंगे या हट जाएंगे, ताकि परिवार वाले परेशान नहीं हो और
Yeah.
वो जो दिक्कत में नहीं पड़े। कॉन्सेप्ट तो अच्छा है, कॉन्सेप्ट बहुत अच्छा है, लेकिन सर सूचना देके भी जो खास के परिवार वाले हैं जिन पर एक रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, तो कम से कम हम लोग सूचना देके 5 या 7 10 दिन गायब हो जाएं, जहाँ के
Yeah,
अपने आप से हम लोग मिल सकें।
good. Virendra has some points to talk. Go ahead.
Yeah. विभूति जी, जो ऐसे लोग होते हैं ना, वो परिवार वाले उनके बारे में सोचते भी नहीं है। वो बस इंतजार करते हैं, तू गायब ही हो जा। क्यों बोझ बना पड़ा है।
Okay, good. That's a thought share. Okay, so let's go to the next person.
दादा, बौद्ध धर्म में एक विपासना होता है। आवाज आ रही है?
Yeah.
विपासना विपासना का भी सिस्टम वही है कि आप ना बोले ना बात करें, सप्ताह दिन 10 दिन के लिए वहां जाना होता है। वो एक तरह से समाज से कट के रहने का स्थिति है,
Yeah.
न जहाँ आपको मोबाइल से टच करना है, न किसी से बात करना है।
Yeah.
तो वो
This
माहौल जो देता है, कभी कभी किसी किसी को बहुत फायदा देता है, किसी किसी को
exactly.
एक सजा दे देता है।
Nowadays, many such kind of gurus and influencers, they have created this ecosystem called as retreat, and mostly the retreats are happening either on the left side, Pondicherry, or Goa on the right hand side. Okay, so it's up to them, and they usually choose places which are either near to sea or ocean, or some kind of beaches, or it is on the mountains, or it is on the jungle, which is like cut off completely. And yes, uh, I think this is very important. We'll talk about this, how this is one of the billion-dollar industries thriving right now, and I'm more concerned with the industry's business right now, and if they're not coming back, or they want to stay back there, the more they want to stay back, awesome, we have a solution for that, and it is a great business. If they want to come back to the society, double business for us. I think we can do a lot of things. I can find you a new job, I can find you a new place, I can find you a new house, I can find you a new relationship. Okay, we can do a lot of business according to this. All right, so let's listen to the next person. Go ahead.
Yes, it's a wonderful business idea, and what happens is it also kind of controls suicide, corporate suicide, because people at the end of the problem, if there is no solution, they will attempt to kill themselves. So that will be a noble thing to do.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll take this. Next person, Sagar.
Yeah, this indeed is actually a need and would be a need in the near future, because people are chasing something and they are fed up. They are running out of choices. Humans are running, they don't value each other. Humans won't be valuing, each other. So they would ultimately have to connect to nature or to the people who would listen to them. So this retreat or whatever this business where people would take care is of course needed. Ashram for the youngsters, adults.
Yes,
We are putting old people, now it's turn of youngsters, adults now.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Many people, they take refuge to Indian Army because they want to cut off from the problems, the reality. Do you know that many people who join Indian Army, they are coming from a very, very backward, or I'll say commercially or financially very, very sad place, and they have nothing to do. So they join Indian Army. I think Indian Army is one of the place where this system, or what I call this as the Johatsu, is highly mentioned, because you are completely cut off from the family and all these things. And just imagine, they go there for more than, I don't know, 10 plus years, I guess, right? And that is one. In ancient India, there was a system called as Gurukul system. Even you are a son of a poor guy or son of a rich guy, you are a son of the Samrat also, doesn't matter. Everyone is same inside the school. And here, you work along with only one guy, that is called as the main guru. You wake up before him, you have to sleep after him, and you have to go out to beg the things, get inside, cook your own food, live a normal life. How many years? For more than 14 years, right? And I think that's the time. There was no other communities, no other things, and it was a fantastic place. And if you see, this method of living was very, very important at that point of time. Now it is in the name of retreat, in the name of most of the ashram, most of the people who are changing their religion are usually getting some kind of salvation, happiness, because they are seeking that kind of a peace of mind, which they try to find it in different communities and different organizations and different religious sentiments also. Yes or no? Okay. I'm not commenting on any religion, but this is the same thing has happened. People who had been suffering from some physical problems and they didn't have money to get itself cured. There are certain communities, they provide free but conversion towards them, so that they are coming out of their community also. Now that is a different kind of a thing of Johatsu, which is an inappropriate way of showing love and affection, because you have got conversion systems happening there. I'm not talking about those kind of things. I'm talking about a Johatsu in a real sense, where there is no religion, there is no any kind of legal bondage, there is no compulsion, and people tend to stay in that zone and contribute towards that. I found it was very, very nicely designed in some places, in some organizations, and I'll talk about how much they charge in some time. Let's listen to the next person.
All right. So what I found really great in Fest is we not only give them support initially, but it's a continued support, right?
Yep.
Where there is no judgment, and you get to learn what is happening, and you can be hidden always from the main group, right? And you got a completely new identity. So I think this is something that will sustain. Sometimes people cannot go back to their family.
Yep.
Now here you got a family. That is the most important thing that our group can give. Fest are our group, I'm just saying. So where this will be really needed for them to recreate themselves completely anew, and they might be going through so many issues, right? Pain, dejection, and low self-esteem. So through the Fest training, they can come out of that and they can establish a new business because money is needed. Hopefully they have the money, but even if they have the money, this is definitely needed. A group where they can communicate.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach. I have to just cut to here, because if this is going live on YouTube and people might not know what is Fest. Fest itself is a kind of a flagship program, which is the gateway to something bigger. And one of the things that Mr. Ganesh Srinivasan was talking about was a place where you are in a community for lifelong, where you can share your heart out. There is a concept called as heart talk, by which you can actually share your heart out. You can see so many different kind of things will open up. Number two, if you have new ideas, you can share it inside. It's called as power pitch presentation systems. But the community itself is designed for a lifelong. They practice in a place called dojo. And these are the people who can be lifelong accountability partners for each other. They will find their peace out there. This is given for an entire community of people who are highly evolved into closing deals. But while closing deals, it is something like those soldiers. How many of you guys know that after a soldier gets from the war, he is disturbed very in a different way, because he had to do those kind of things that he has never done in his life, and somewhere the fight between his logic and emotions was so much disturbing that he needs a kind of a different place to survive. Yes or no? It haunts him. I don't know if you have seen many movies. It haunts him again and again. And this gentleman need a different kind of a place to be. Now, with all these trainings of so many years, he cannot go back to a normal citizen life. Neither he can stay back there. So he gets frustrated, and most of this, any movies you have seen, these people usually tend to go and be absolutely in a remote place all by themselves, and it is very, very difficult for them. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, coming to the point of what can happen if you are inside this kind of a community, because each one understands the value, each one has gone through some problems in their life. This is a very, very powerful support systems where you can share, exchange, and no one is allowed to blame each other, compare with each other, complain with each other, no justifications, no reasoning. And this kind of things does not happen in the open area. It is not there in many, and I don't know where it is there or not. You might not find this in good ashrams also. So we try to create a kind of a virtual conclave where you can meet anyone, anytime for unlimited, time and hour, and you can share your heart out, you can practice, and you are given certain protocols where you can re-establish your life. So biggest problem is money, and money can be only achieved only when you know how to close deals, not about serving. So that old, tech systems does not work right now. So there are different protocols are designed to help people to start closing deals. This can be small deals of few $1,000 to even few crores also. Inside the family, you have got 17 years old kid. We have got 70 plus people also. Inside the family, you have got people who are just exploring what are the new opportunities. And here we have got 600 crores company owners as well. Here you have got a person who has uh, probably never started his job or never started his life, to people who have already lived their life to the fullest extent. Just imagine if you get into such kind of a community where everyone is willing to listen to you, everyone is clapping on your win, everyone is pushing you hard, everyone is trying to support each other. I think that's the power that we wanted to share. So we have initiated all these things way back in 2016 and 17 when I designed this place. And I'm happy to share with you, we have more than 300 plus people so far inside this family. Small kids to big mature men and women of different area. They come from different places and parts of India, abroad also. We have advisors who are 13 Guinness Book of World Record holders. We have advisors who are supporting us, being the top 10 legal attorneys of India. We have got people who are Chamber of Commerce chairman for different places. We have got people from international background of different businesses. We have got bankers. We have got venture capitalists. We have got politicians. We have got people who are into admin staff, municipality, government areas, non-government, IT, companies, different companies, highest level of the companies that you can think of. And that's the people where you are not only seeking knowledge, but you're also seeking a different kind of character building attribute that is going to help you to sustain. Once you know how to make money from your bare hands without anything, and once you know how to implement it, it is not about just making money. It is also about how to save money, how to secure money, how to make money work for money, money as an asset, and how together we can look into highest level of spirituality by bonding together, helping each other. I think that's the kind of a community what we are looking at. So today's session is still here. I will give you around 30 seconds. How do you feel about today's topic? And I will tell you about how all these things happen. So tomorrow when you come here, we'll talk about the purpose. And day after tomorrow, we'll talk about how you can materialize these systems and how you can be an active volunteer of Johatsu. We have already done it around 5, 6, 7 years back in the name of Fest. Yeah, so just type in M. M stands for me, and you can share your realizations for today's topic. Yeah, this is live session. No one is edited here. Nothing is going to be edited. It is as is. The people are real people. Yes, hello, real people. Just give me a yes. Right, awesome, nice. Okay, yeah. So let's open up the session for some time. The first person to type in is 𝒕𝒉𝒐𝒔. Over to you. How do you feel about today's session? Session over.
जी दादा, ये सेशन बहुत अच्छा रहा ये। और यदि इस तरह की कम्युनिटी मिलती है जहाँ की हम अपने दुखों को शेयर कर सकते हैं, और जहाँ हमें सम्मान मिलता है, जहाँ हम कुछ सीख सकते हैं, और जहाँ हमेशा हमें सपोर्ट मिलता है, तो लगता है कि हमारी जो है ना आत्मिक विकास जैसे होगी, और जैसा हम लाइफ चाहते हैं, जैसा जीवन चाहते हैं, जैसी दुनिया चाहते हैं, वो हमें मिलेगी। तो ये बहुत अच्छा है। और जहाँ पर कि मेरा एक आध्यात्मिक लेवल, सबकी एक कमी होती है जिसको कि हम लोग फील नहीं कर पाते हैं, ऐसे कम्युनिटी में यदि हम इसको फील कर पाएं और इसके स्तर को हम ऊंचा ले जाएं, तो हमारा ये सबसे बड़ी उपलब्धि है और हमारा जीवन सफल हो जाएगा इससे।
Awesome. So rather than taking from this community, I'm looking at people who can give inside the community. Give your ears. If you don't have anything to give, at least give your ears. Listen to people. And एक secret बताता हूँ मैं. When you listen, you make more money. Right? It's a technique. Okay. Yeah. Next person, please.
Thank you for raising this topic, Dada. Indeed, very powerful, something that we discussed today. But people are running from different things. We are just giving them, with these thoughts, a little bit of direction, right? And if if we are able to realize this, it definitely is going to help a lot of people. A lot of people survive for the next day. Thanks, Dada.
Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead.
Like, okay, Krishna ji. Okay, please go ahead, Krishna ji.
Ji. This to talk about today's realization. It's a kind of a support system where people they like lack support from their family or loved ones. I was like studying one thing yesterday that people are getting lonelier day by day, especially men. So yes, this is a kind of a support system that we can opt to, or like we are already into it, so we can like more optimize it and make it available to many such peoples. Thank you.
Awesome, nice. So we have a scope to make it much more commercially, potentially viable, spiritually viable. Okay, let's listen to that on day after tomorrow. Okay, we'll create this. Awesome, nice. Next person, please.
Yeah, Dada, every day is a new for me. Like Monday morning generally is a lazy day for me. But जब मैंने अभी ये आपका सेशन ज्वाइन किया कि अरे मतलब किस डायरेक्शन में, मतलब कितनी एडवांस मतलब यहाँ इस ग्रुप में बातें सुनने के लिए मिलती दादा आपके थ्रू. देन सेकंड दिस Johatsu is really amazing, and lots of people, almost in IT industry, 80% people are depressed.
Hmm?
They are overworked.
80%.
जी दादा,
Okay, I didn't know about the number.
आप सर्वे कराइएगा. अगर लोग सच बोलेंगे तो इससे भी ज्यादा हो सकता है. दिस इज द रीजन आई लेफ्ट कंप्लीटली आईटी दादा.
Oh, okay, it's a new learning for me. Okay, 80% is a big
लोग
number.
सवेरे 8 बजे से मॉर्निंग में स्टार्ट करते हैं. जैसे जैसे सीनियरिटी बढ़ती है, मॉर्निंग 8 टू कंपनी का ये रहता है कि आप सो भी मत. रात में 12 बजे 1 बजे तक लोग काम करते हैं, सवेरे 8 बजे से लेके. इवन जो लोग बैंगलोर में अगर कम्यूट करते हैं, ड्राइविंग करते हैं, तो मीटिंग अटेंड करते करते ड्राइव करते हैं. तो दिस इज रियली an amazing things dada Johatsu, and this will be a great business. But 1 month ago I heard about one name, like जैसे आपने बोला कि रिट्रीट होता है, हेल्थ रिट्रीट, योगा रिट्रीट, एंड वहां पे एक दिन का 20,000 30,000 रुपए लेते हैं. और वो वहां पे लोग एक एक हफ्ते आके रहते हैं, फोन स्विच ऑफ, सब लोग बहुत इंजॉय करते हैं. बैंगलोर में इतने सारे रिट्रीट हैं कि लोग यूएस से ट्रेवल करके आते हैं, मुंबई से ट्रेवल करके आते हैं. और कुछ नहीं है वहां पे, बस दो चार उनके ट्रेनर हैं, बस थोड़ा सा पॉन्ड बना दिया है, डक रख दिए हैं, और लोग बहुत इंजॉय करते हैं. तो ये बहुत ही अच्छा बिजनेस है दादा, और लोग वहां से बहुत खुश होके जाते हैं. मतलब जब वो कट ऑफ इतने 1 वीक तक रहते हैं सोसाइटी से, तो
Good.
रिजुविनेशन हो जाता है उनका.
Awesome, nice. All right, we'll talk about that. We are not in that business, but we can definitely hire these people, because once you know how to close deals and get the money, you go to any retreats. Every day is a retreat for you. Monday morning, other people are going to job. Look, what are we doing? Okay. Okay, good. So let's go to the next person.
Yeah. See, Dada, in the companies and corporate world, there is all politics and all pressure. In families, there are responsibilities. So people, of course, would want to have a place where they could they won't have these responsibilities, and they would have all two people, family as a community. So Fest is already has those, uh, I mean, already has that foundation actually. So it's just like from the business perspective, you just got to have to add in something so that this people are taken care of. Yeah.
All right, good. Yeah, next person. Sanjay ji. Then I think it is coach. Anyone else would like to share anything? Okay, last 1 minute. You can go ahead. Yeah.
मनुष्य बहुत संवेदनशील जीव है, और अपनी संवेदनाओं को व्यक्त करने के लिए उसको कोई ना कोई धरातल चाहिए, चाहे वो अपना फ्रेंड हो, दोस्त हो, माँ हो, बाप हो। और जब वो कोई किसी को नहीं मिलता तो बट नेचुरल है, उसकी स्थिति बिगड़ जाती है। और यदि वो कहीं समाज से कुछ लेबिलिटी को लेके है तो वो और भी ज्यादा डिप्रेशन को होल्ड करता है। जब हम अपनी बातों को शेयर करना जान जाते हैं तो निश्चित रूप से हम वहाँ सुकून महसूस करते हैं। अभी जो माहौल बनता है, जैसे हमारे कोई फ्रेंड मिल गए, हमने अपनी बात शेयर कर दी, हमारा मन हल्का हो गया, फिर हम अपने कामों में लग जाते हैं। बट नेचुरल है, यहाँ पर भी अगर 5 दिन 7 दिन का हम चीज़ों से अलग हो जाते हैं और वहाँ पर कोई तरीके से हमको इसको स्टिमुलेट करने का मौका मिलता है तो काफ़ी अच्छी बात है। हमने पहले ही जिक्र किया कि विपासना जैसी संस्था, विपासना जैसी चीज़ें पहले से भी होते आ रही है, गुरुकुल जैसी चीज़ें पहले से भी अपने देश में होता है। लेकिन आज के माहौल में इसको इनकम का जरिया के थ्रू इसको डेवलप करना बेहतर है, प्रयास करना चाहिए।
So, okay, we'll go to the last person. Then I have something beautiful to share with you guys. Okay, please make it quick. Yeah.
Yeah. What I noticed is like in earlier times, maybe 10, 15 years back, people were like more in touch with the nature. So they had all these things, peace, connecting with nature, and releasing all their tensions, everything was there. But the current generation, whatever name you call, right, they don't have that option. Now we can give them a portable peace, happiness, joy, right,
Yeah.
for a price. Doesn't matter. People are ready to pay the price. And here is a need for them to seclude themselves and have an atmosphere. I think we have a comprehensive way of giving that. So
Yeah.
maybe even with the connection to the spirituality, right, apart from business.
Okay. So,
Dada, I want your 5 seconds. So, by this technique, Johatsu, what we have discussed today, I know few people personally, they went through some tough time and they were about to in their life. They went to Vipassana, they spent their 5 days, 10 days, and after that, their life completely changed.
okay, good. Okay, nice. Yes, Virendra, you wanted to share something?
That's the last thing to share, right? People after going through all these tensions, right? So everybody is offering some type of relief, and I think people are monetizing it really well. It's just that the direction is a little bit different, and it is something like corporate parties. Chalo aaj raat ko party karte hain, so you'll be happy, and
Yep.
tomorrow you are ready to work again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks
Today
for
we'll unscrew you, tomorrow we'll screw you. All right. Okay. So anyone else has anything else to share? Last 1 minute? No? Okay. What if I can give you something like this, but not in India? Okay. So we are planning a different kind of Johatsu, but it is in Dubai. And this is for only selected few people. Forget about, let's say, money is not the problem and nothing is a problem. If you are allowed to work for the next 100 days and you bring in that kind of financial support, are you willing to get into Johatsu for 1 week with me in Dubai? Okay, good. Hello, how many of you guys will be there? 100 days you work like shit. Don't ask me any questions. Just do the work, get the money, and let's all go together. We will have our own Johatsu there. Good. Okay. I'm planning a 7 days retreat. Retreat is not the right word. I'll probably just create our own world. Okay, it's a world of Festians, and we don't have any outsiders there. There is no susha, there is no stage, there is nothing, zero. Just we all stay together. We inside a common place. Maybe we can get some of all these details later. And this is one of the crazy ideas I have. How about in the first week of March? That means first week or second week of March. That's also the birth month of mine. And I am taking this responsibility to put the seed, because if you want to learn business, I think Dubai is the best place where you can learn a lot of things, right? And long time back, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, he had a very powerful, slogan. He said, "Delhi chalo," and Dada is telling you, "Chalo, Dubai chalo." Are you guys okay? Cut off from every goddamn thing. Just all of us together, and there will be no stage. So we use a very tribal mechanism, which Nelson Mandela has been talking about many years about his father. We sit in a circle, we work in a circle, and everyone is facing in the center. And no, I don't believe in minimalistic. We'll live the highest level of the life, man. Why you have to go into the minimalistic, man? Enjoy the life. This is the last life, man, of yours. क्या पता है इसके बाद में क्या बनेंगे? Insect बनेंगे, पेड़ बनेंगे, elevation. Insect बनेंगे, it's a wrong thing. Yes. So I don't want you to cut off from the life, because I think in 2025, it is not about that you become a Buddha. सब छोड़ छाड़ के घर छोड़ के भाग गए. No, it is impossible. Did you get my point? Are you guys getting this? In 2025, for you to become Buddha, you will be in a different world. That you will leave every goddamn thing. No, I'm telling you, take a break. Test it out. If it is good, awesome, then you can take bigger things, because I am not a spiritual master. Then you can take salvation in spirituality. That is different. But yes, when it comes to business, probably let us work together. Let us see how you can make it better. Your life will be fantastic if you have money in your pocket. Yes or no? You will have better treatment for your people who are having some problems. Yes or no? You can provide them something good, right? Your family will be much more stable and secured. Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? Once you have done all this nonsense, then you go to Vipassana. I'm okay. Before that, let's go here. Let's make some money. Let's make some big business. Let's make this entire thing a different way. How many of you guys are okay with this? Hello? Did it make sense? Okay. Okay. So the idea is, it is just an idea right now. I'm not sure how many of you guys will actually go and do that. Let's have a target per month. Let's put some funds for your own self. Dada, what is happening? Nothing is happening. You just go there, just be into that zone. Because remember, a normal water bottle inside a factory is hardly some 1 paisa, 2 paisa, 1 rupee, 2 rupee. The same thing when it is kept in a normal local shop, it will be 10, 20 rupees. The same bottle, same brand, everything is same thing. No chemical change, no morphological branding change. If you put it in a 5-star hotel, price change. Yes or no? Yes or no? When you go to the airport, maybe international lounge, the same water, which is like 10 rupees outside, it will be sold at some 150 to 200 rupees. I don't know how much it is. There is a water, which is called some alkaline water, something that is like 300, 500 rupees. What happened? Just place changed. Yes or no? Nothing changed. Just place changed. Maybe this is something that is good for you. Can you go to that place? Have a place change? Hello? Just place change. Just go, enjoy, come back. We sit together, we discuss some topics, and we listen to each other. But then the bonding, when you come back from that place, you are no longer going to be a normal guy. Yes or no? Yes? Yeah. Because I strongly feel that we all have amazing experiences. Yes or no? We all have amazing experiences. Only thing is, let us polarize this. Let's focus this into this. So there are two things. One, make a target to have minimal funds that will help us to reach out to this. If you are interested, just type in RMO, and we will have a separate session where only those people who are interested for a 5 to 6 days, 7 days. We have not yet planned. We're going to plan this out. And we already have a volunteer systems where we can, find out what is the plan. We'll all go together. It'll be just 5 days or 6 days, completely, I'll not say cut off from the world, but attach in a particular direction. Sounds good? Okay. Don't cut off from the world. Because if you cut off from the world, there is no place in Himalaya also, man. तो किधर भी जाएगा टेंशन में रहेगा, तो प्लूटो में भी चला जाएगा टेंशन में रहेगा. Yes or no? Correct. So why not we solve this problem? And most of the problems other than death can be solved by money. Only thing is you have to know if you are investing in the right direction or not. Good. So So how many people are there right now? I'm just taking this. Okay, we have got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think most 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think some. Okay, I don't want to make it as a big mass chunk people going there, but it is very secular people. But remember, it is not just you are interested. You have to work for this. Are you guys getting this? Are you guys getting this? You have to work for this. But for that, it is a slow, very small step every day you take towards only those things which is helping you to generate business. Did you get my point? Very slow steps. Every day you do something which is helping you. So the first thing for you to do business is be worthy of doing something. So we will meet most probably by, okay, give me some time. All the people who have done written RMO, we will connect with you. We'll create a separate group, and we will monitor each people out there, and we will have a tracker of how much you are making per day, per month, whatever it is. No salary is allowed. Hello, is it okay? No salary is allowed. It is separately how much you are making by your own individual contribution, and what all things you can do. So we're gonna club this out, and let's see if I can raise you to that level. And I'm planning this entire thing for people who are watching this video. If you want to be a part of it, let us not make it a crowd. We can have around max around 10 people. Good. Okay, 10 people. We stay there for some time. I have not yet planned. It is 3 days, 5 days, whatever it is. We're gonna stay there, roam about, just like school kids going for an excursion trip. How many of you guys would like to go for an excursion trip? I have rest of the details. We'll talk about this later. But whoever has been with this family thing, your ethos, your values, your things. So we will be recording lot of things before we do all these things. Okay, that will be in some 1 or 2 days today. We will be recording this, and when you come back, the new version of you will be recording that also. And only thing is, am I allowed to share this as a case study? Yeah, right. Guys, let me tell you this. This is going to be crazy. I haven't done this. I have done it on myself, but you have to trust the process. Okay, good. Okay, I want all of you guys to give a big round of applause for today's session. I hope this session was powerful enough. Awesome, guys. Cheers to 2025, an amazing start. And I'll see you tomorrow with much more bigger, better news topic. Till the time, bye-bye, take care, and have a fantastic, amazing 2025.